The Batman and Scooby-Doo Mysteries issue number 1 from DC Comics. So yeah, this is a Batman and Scooby-Doo crossover, which is interesting. I know that there was like a movie made, I think like not that long ago, right? It was like Scooby-Doo and Batman, The Brave and the Bold or something like that. I didn't watch it, but I have heard of it. I'm a huge Scooby-Doo fan. Well, I'm a fan of the old series and the old movies. I haven't really watched any of the newer stuff. But yeah, so I thought, okay, let's check it out. And it's interesting. I mean, I know I gotta lower my expectations a bit because this is, I mean, obviously this is for kids. This isn't like more of like my target audience. Uh, I don't think they were thinking of 35-year-old guys when they were writing Scooby-Doo and Batman crossovers. Yeah, so basically it's the Scooby-Doo mystery team gets a call from Batman, and he basically tells them that he has them show up at his museum where he's donated a lot of his older suits and vehicles and stuff. And I'm just thinking that's kind of asking for trouble. Like, I mean, your suits contain a lot of like gadgets and weaponry, including your vehicles and stuff like that. What's to stop people from like breaking in, stealing your suits, and then becoming their own Batman or becoming the villainous version of Batman? I don't know. It'd be like Tony Stark donating his old Iron Man suits to a museum where anyone has access to it. Like, it sounds like a very bad idea, but Bruce Wayne decides to do that. And so, yeah, he has a whole museum wing dedicated to all his old suits and cars and vehicles and stuff. And someone stole his old gloves, the old purple gloves from the very first Batman appearance. And we get a shot of the old Batman costume. And I will say, you know what? I actually kind of like the old Batman costume. The purple gloves are kind of weird, but I kind of want to see that costume in a modern day story. Like, it doesn't have to be like, it could just be like a one shot or whatever, but I want to see like that design come back just for an issue, just as, just so I can see what it would look like with, modern day artwork. And then we get the rainbow costume, which is just really weird. I forgot what that was for. I think that wasn't from the cartoon series, was it? That was from was that from the Adam West series? I don't remember. I know I've seen the Rainbow Batman before. I don't remember where it was from though. But yeah, so he wants the group to find out what happened to his gloves and where they went. And then we have Robin in his old getup, which always made me laugh. Even as a kid. Even as a kid, I always found the fish scale underwears to just be really weird. Yeah, like, even as a child, I was like, Robin, please put some pants on, dude. Like, it's fine if you wear your underwears over your pants, but put some pants on. The costume's just, it's weird. But yeah, so he's like, like I don't remember what happened to the gloves. Like, I remember every other detail. Like, I remember it was a Thursday, and I had scrambled eggs and rye toast for breakfast. My orange juice was pulpy, and I'm just like, all right, remember, pirate, this is for kids. So yeah, it's also kind of weird in the sense that like, so there's like a bunch of bookshelves, like year 1, year 2, year 3, and I guess maybe these are like his journals or his diary where he writes everything down, and he hands it to Velma, and he tells Velma like, I need you to commit everything that you read here to memory because you can't risk bringing it with you. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Because I was gonna say, like, if it's wrong to bring it with you, why do you like, if no one else should have access to it? Why do you have it on a shelf in a museum where anyone can read it? But I guess it's just because they're traveling back in time, and it's not a good idea to bring future events into the past. So yeah, he just basically says, I'm sending you, Shaggy and Scooby, into the past to find where my gloves are. Which, okay. That's just, I know this is for kids. It's just really a weird plot. It's like, hey, my gloves were missing. Someone might have taken it. I'm gonna send you guys into the past so you guys can see where I left them. Okay? And then I'm just like, well, you're in the museum. there's cameras. Why don't you just look at the cameras and see who took your glove, right? And obviously, the gloves were on the mannequin or whatever when you donated the suit. Well, actually, no, because he says that it might have been taken. Well, no, because at first they say couldn't it have been taken at the Batcave, and then Robin says no, I checked. So they had to have been taken from the museum, right? So if they were taken from the museum, why do you need to go back into the past to find where they are and not just look at a surveillance video? Anyways, yeah, this scientist basically says I'm gonna combine hypnosis and a time ray machine. I'm gonna send you back into the past, and yeah, he sends Velma, Shaggy, and Scooby back into the past. I like how they're just like offering time machine trips to just anybody. So yeah, they bump into Alfred, who drops them off at this abandoned building that belongs to Wayne Enterprises, and it's where Batman had his first couple of cases as the Batman. And while there, they get approached by what Shaggy thinks is a zombie, but I mean, it's obviously Bruce Wayne. I don't know how anyone else can see otherwise. We also get a moment where we see Batman in his submarine, and yeah, they're gonna go into a submarine to look for some gloves underwater, I guess. So that's Batman Scooby-Doo mysteries. Batman loses his gloves. He decides to send Shaggy and Velma into the past, and he decides to take Fred and Daphne on a scuba trip in a submarine so that they can locate the gloves. Yeah, that all makes sense. Again, I know it's for kids. It's just okay. I think Batman just no, I was gonna say maybe Batman wanted to send them in the past so that he won't have competition to try to win Daphne over. But then, why would he keep Fred around? He's got to send Fred in the past. That's what I would have done. If I was Batman, I would have been like, all right, Fred, Shaggy, Scoobs, you guys go into the past and don't worry about Velma and Daphne. I'll take care of them. But yeah, anyways, that's the issue. It was okay. I will say I know some people kind of complain about the artwork, but I like the artwork. It's it's a throwback. It's a throwback to like the old school Scooby-Doo cartoons, and even like the costumes and stuff for Batman. It's kind of like the old classic cartoons that they had around that same time period. So that's kind of cool. I don't know. I always like looking at like retro stuff. It's always weird to like you read a modern day comic or modern day interpretation of a hero that came out like in the 30s or 40s, and then just like the dramatic changes and of course their costumes and appearance and stuff like that. It's always kind of cool whenever they go back to like the old attire. I don't know. I kind of wish more comics did that. Like let's. I know it doesn't like a lot of them don't translate well for modern day times, and like kind of like the Robin costume, it just looks really silly and goofy and dumb. But still, there are a part of me that kind of like again like with Batman's original appearance, I kind of want to see that in a modern day comic. Just I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it's nostalgic reasons, but it's just always kind of cool to just get that. So yeah, this is okay. It was fine for what it is. I mean, I guess if you have kids and they're into Batman or into Scooby-Doo, then I highly recommend it. As for like adults, no, not really. I wouldn't recommend this. I mean, unless you're a huge Scooby-Doo fan and you want to see them team up with Batman. But otherwise, the stories it's kind of goofy. But again, I mean, obviously, I'm not the target audience. But yeah, that's Batman and Scooby-Doo mysteries. Maybe I should check out the movie. That'd be pretty interesting. I will say that when it came to Scooby-Doo crossovers, the Supernatural crossover was actually really good. The Supernatural episode where they go into a Scooby-Doo episode. That was pretty awesome. Like, I like the way that was done. I know there's Scooby-Doo in WWE, which I never looked at. It looked kind of dumb. And there was also Scooby-Doo in, I think, the Apocalypse, like a zombie apocalypse, which is weird. But yeah, there's been a lot of crazy crossovers lately. It's kind of weird how that's like a big thing now. Anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Tell me what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys next time. Later. So what'd you guys think of that video? I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe, hit that bell for a notification, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And if you didn't enjoy the video, thank you for watching it this far, and I hope the next video is more to your liking. Feel free to check out the playlist that you guys see, and I hope to see you guys next time. Later.